フルカウンター。
Alright lads, welcome back to the Grand Cross video, and today we're going to go through the new Elizabeth coming to Grand Cross Global. She might possibly be one of the worst characters we've ever gotten in Grand Cross in the last recent years. Thinking about it now, we are coming up to nearly 3 years since the release of the original Goddess Elizabeth back on the first year Annie on JP. We're now coming up to the 4th year Annie. So to get Elizabeth, you know, almost 3 years later was a nice little trade. Honestly, I will admit, the outfit and the design of the character does look pretty good. However, the character's kit is honestly shocking, which I guess is a good thing, but then again, these last few months in Grand Cross have been a little boring in terms of character designs. We haven't really got anything too flashy, but hopefully that's about to change with the new banner coming out literally right after Elizabeth, which should be the new collaboration that we've been waiting a long time for, whether that be AOT, Stranger Things, whether that be Black Clover, who knows, but we're going to break it down, so let's just jump into it. Alright, so going into Goddess Elizabeth new banner, honestly, the artwork you've done for the character design, honestly pretty good, and honestly that's kind of the only thing the character's got going for her, is the design. If you pull this character, you can then use his outfit on the original Goddess Elizabeth, who's actually somewhat made a comeback in recent metas with obviously Mael, so that's honestly the only thing you can summon for, it's just the outfit. I will say one thing though, the character does have a use, and that is in Guild Wars. However, you probably already know that if you are the ones who participate in Guild Wars, but if you are 99% of the player base, you do not need Elizabeth. The only thing she is good for is honestly the Crimson Demon, and let's be real with each other, boys. When was the last time you done a Crimson Demon? I haven't done one in about 2 to 3 years now, so there's just no need for Elizabeth. Not even to mention, it's a 600 diamond banner. It really, if anything, it kind of a mug in a way. It should have at least been 242, because then that would have warranted it, and you know, you could have justified it in some way, but honestly, kind of massive L. I've yet to see our animation, so we're going to do a quick reaction here, because I wonder if they're quite good. You know what's kind of cool? Oh, yeah, that's actually kind of sick. See, look, they put all this effort and design into the character to be useless. Like, you're never going to see these animations. And this is the Pierce card. See, this is sick. That was sick. The actual effect was kind of nice. And that's my problem, right? I've been saying in my recent videos that, technically speaking, we're getting the same content as we did last year. So the problem is we're getting really bad character choices and bad character designs. If you look back at last year, I think around this time we got obviously Tamia, which completely changed the meta. And this time around we got Goddess Elizabeth, who's only for PvE and not even anything like the multi battle. You can't be using, I think, Knighthood boss either. Like, it's just not that great. I wouldn't even call it Netmarble being lazy, because honestly, if they were being lazy, although it wouldn't even be that bad anyway, because we want those characters, they could just give us characters from story mode that they've already fully animated, fully like designed already. It wouldn't be that hard to just put a character from story mode and send it to us as a character. In fact, that would probably take less work actually than making a whole new character with new artwork and stuff like that. Granted, this is a new outfit of Elizabeth, so it's probably the same timing really, but hopefully after this new collaboration will be this turning point. We start getting more hype stuff and new characters, because we are getting towards the anniversary, which is coming at the end of May. So literally the end of this month we are going to be getting a collaboration. Not confirmed, it could not happen, but like 99% sure, because they're from the exact same patterns as last year. And then that means 4 weeks later, so the end of May going into June, we are going to be getting the JP anniversary, which is going to be the 4th year anniversary of Grand Cross. It's going to be a massive character. I'm still predicting Sega Treasure Barn. Not too sure what they're going to do, but they're likely going to return it, obviously Permanently Medios and probably Ultimate Escanor, maybe both on the same banner. It might be kind of disgusting. So honestly, that's probably the best bet to say for right now. Just say for that Battle Anniversary banner. If not, see what the new collab is and see if you want to summon, because those might be some spicy ones too. But yeah, the banner for the Elizabeth, not great. I mean, it's just all seasonals, like free character. I'm pretty sure Lane was free as well. This, I'm pretty sure Diane was free at 1.2, been a lot of free banners too. Honestly, the only good thing about this banner is this Slater, quite a rare character. I've yet to get him, so I think if I do one multi, I'm probably not going to do one multi, but if I did do one multi, then getting a Slater would be kind of nice. But that's the only good thing about her. If you are interested in summoning the character, then good luck. I don't know why you would want to, but this is the character's kit. Single target drain, not that useful for PvE content, because you're basically only running her in what 3 stages, and you're clearing bosses fast. I mean, you can one-turn the Crimson with basically Escanor, so do you need this Elizabeth, right? And then those Pierce card can be good for like farming in some ways, but you have to use the skills too. The passive is every single time the hero uses skill up to 2 times for 2 turns, increase attack rate stat. It's just not great, boys. Plus, the reg doesn't even work either. Not that she needs it, but you know, the way we've gotten 2 new characters recently with obviously her and Miguelda, and both of them just relics don't work is kind of a big shame. And it's time to talk about this bad boy. So we do know a collaboration is likely coming. Once again, it's not been confirmed, but I think in a few days time even, they might even start counting down to the collaboration like how we always get our teasers. And we'll almost know within a day or two whether it is going to be an AOT collaboration, whether it's a new collaboration, or whether it's going to be Stranger Things. Very, very likely that it should be AOT just because we haven't had it returned yet. We got leaks in the past that they are doing a Mikasa and obviously a new Eren as well. So everything's lining up to be AOT. But if it isn't, I'm still not too mad about it. As long as it is Stranger Things, because Stranger Things is just kind of dead, honestly. I like the idea of getting it because it's like a new thing and a big thing. And to be fair, I had my best month on YouTube when obviously Stranger Things did release, but that was because of the mix between ReZero as well. But honestly, I just don't really care about Stranger Things. It's possible it could be even King of Fighters. That's most likely will be the first collaboration in Grand Cross to get a part 3, just because Netmarble already has the ties to it. They can easily get the license and just do it whenever they want, really. So you never know, could be obviously King of Fighters. And of course, on the small chance, it could be a new collaboration, which honestly I would prefer in a way, because obviously 4 new characters. We kind of need a lot of new characters right now, so I would take a new collaboration, just a chance to get 4 new characters to play around with, because it's been basically 5 months into the game when this new collaboration comes out, and honestly nothing's really been worth summoning if you really think about it. The whole year basically, it really just has been one big giant skip. I mean, Elizabeth skip, Roxy, generally you can skip her unless you're really into humans. The only real character worth summoning this year was honestly Mael, but even then, if you didn't really care about goddesses or, you know, the banner, because the banner for me, for example, wasn't that great, I just skipped him completely, right? So, honestly, the only thing I summoned for this year was Freya, just because of how nice she looks. So, other than Freya, I've basically been saving her 5 months, and that gets quite boring, right? And it's not like I'm trying to save her. I want to summon these new characters. It's just the characters we're getting have not been quite good. So hopefully this collaboration, although a lot of people will probably skip it just because it is obviously not really free to play, and chances are you're gonna have to get them 6/6. But considering there's not been that many good banners this year, most of us probably have some diamonds saved up and you save for that one. But if not, don't worry about it. The collaborations, generally speaking, they don't last too long, if we're being honest right now. If they're a big DPS character, they kind of get power character very, very quickly. And if they are obviously unknown, then they do last a bit longer, just because the unknown team mostly is consisted of obviously you know, collab characters, so they're always going to get support. But one thing the collab characters have got going for them is the fun. That's the biggest thing you can say about them, right? When we get a new Eren, if he's transforming, he's just doing these tiny shenanigans, it's going to be really, really fun. I know when the first AOT collaboration came out, it was really, really fun as well. Shield Hero, really, really fun to use, even to this day, even though it's not meta. And Echidna's really fun to use. So that's one good thing about the actual, I guess, collaborations, that they are very, very fun to use, depending on how they design them, of course, right? Which is, you know, the best thing we can do nowadays, because Grand Cross right now, especially the past few months, have been quite boring. So to use fun characters and not necessarily meta characters is definitely where I prefer to play the game. But also I should say as well is that there was leaked that this Light Elizabeth will be getting a relic actually. So we don't know what it's going to be, but the goddesses are going to be kind of buffed up a little bit with her coming out, or at least her gets a relic. Is most likely going to be made for, I think we already seen the actual how it looks, so we do know it will be for the new actual Demonic Beat battle. So if you are planning to use the goddesses, then skip this Elizabeth, work on getting this relic for this new Elizabeth right here, and your goddess team will probably be stacked until we get more support, maybe backline like Nerabasta, but who knows. Netmarble's been doing a weird decisions recently with their character choices, so we'll probably just be getting repeats rather than new characters. Boys, thank you for watching. Let me know if you're summoning. Good luck if you do summon, although I don't think you should be summoning, but better off just saving for the collaboration to see what it is, and then afterwards, if you decide not to summon, then just start saving with the JP anniversary coming at the end of May, start of June, and that is going to likely return Ultimate Escanor, Perk, at least one of them have to be in that banner. It's a given. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.